First video, a little nerve-wracking, but I'm excited, and I'm here, I'm alive, I can't complain. I got a roof over my head, and a desk, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, what's up? My name's Noah, and I'm here to just talk about being human and life, because we all gotta do it.
That shit get old, like.
So, might as well talk about it. But nonetheless, I'm gonna talk about like being human and just how I go through it. Good, bad, struggles, wins, losses, whatever it may be, and just like real life stuff, real just raw, uncut stuff, even though I'm gonna cut a lot of this video. Nonetheless, yeah, so let's just jump right in. So, first topic we're going to talk about is something I struggle with personally, but also upwards of 3 million cases a year. Seasonal depression, which it's like, I feel like a lot of people get it. A lot of people get it, and it's just sort of the thing like you deal with, you know? Like, usually hits around fall and then goes through winter till about summer. And obviously I think there's a correlation because lack of sunlight, and it's colder, and typically we just stay inside more, and it's just perfect conditions, I guess. So yeah, it's something that a lot of people struggle with, personally me too, and I want to just talk about it and how I go through it. What are my actions that I take to help make it less bad or less impactful, and how I just live my life when it's fall and winter. And I hate the cold, so there's that. So yeah, just dive right in, I guess. Number one, build a routine. I have a morning routine and a night routine just to sort of set out my day, especially when sunset's at 5:30, so you only have so much sunlight, you know, which is dreadful because I love the sun, but you know, so I gotta set out times of the day where I get up and I turn my brain into like, okay, I have to do things mode, and then when I getting ready for bed, so then I'm like, okay, now you did things, now we have to settle down. So I like to call them modes, I guess, but it's just me sort of like acknowledging what's happening and how I'm planning to do things, I guess. You know, I'm taking like conscious action to, I don't know, set apart my day, I guess. Okay, so like I said, number one is build a routine. I have a morning routine, so we'll start with that. Here's what I do in the morning. I have a little notes, I wrote it and everything, can you believe it? One, I wake up between 8 and 9 a.m. Obviously, this is catered to a person, like if you want to wake up earlier or later, that's up to you, like that's the beauty of it. But like having a set schedule where you wake up at a certain time, and like eventually when you get there, when your body just naturally wakes up at that time, that's amazing. Like it's just, like I wake up before my alarm sometimes, which is dreadful but also amazing because I'm like, cool, I'm getting used to this, like I'm proud. So I wake up between 8 and 9, and it's a weird thing that I do, but I'm like laying in bed and I feel unmotivated to get up, and I'm just like, and then I just do this quite literally out loud. Motivation. That's what I do. It just works for me. I don't make the rules, but it works for me. And I don't know, for some reason my brain is just like, okay, we said it, we have to do it.
Get the fuck out of bed, bitch, go.
I don't know, that's what I do. Like religiously every morning. So then I get up and then I go put some shorts on and like a tank top and go upstairs and work out because I have like a little mini gym room in my house. And yeah, I go work out for 30 to 45 minutes just to like wake myself up even more because like I'm so groggy, you know, and that just helps me wake up. Plus it's a healthy activity. I'm trying to like bulk up a little bit, and so I'm doing like weight training, but you can do whatever you want because I'm not your boss. You're your boss. So yeah, wake up, exercise. It's really healthy. It really is super good for the mental, especially during seasonal depression hours. So yeah, do that for 30 to 45 minutes. usually I'll have like a podcast playing or some sort of video that just like boosts my mood. Something like feed my brain while I'm feeding my body. You know, like I want to grow in both aspects, like physically and mentally and emotionally. But yeah, that's what I do first. Next, I hop in the shower because I'm gross and sweaty and I don't want to be gross and sweaty. So hop in there, get clean, do my thing. And at the very end, I try to make it a key for every time I shower. At the very end, when I'm all clean, I just turn the handle to cold. You know, it improves circulation, which that's not the reason I'm doing it, but it's a plus, I guess, doesn't hurt. I do it just because it really helps, like, let my brain know, like, it's like, hey, no, we are now officially awake. Like, we have taken action and we are officially awake. It's freezing, and sometimes I scream. Okay. But it wakes me up, okay? Like, I'm like, oh. And then after I get out of the shower, I'm like, wow, I feel refreshed, you know? It feels like I sort of jumped in a river without having to jump in a river, so that's fun. Next, I take my vitamins. I take extra vitamin D during the winter because it's cold and there's lack of sunlight. So, yeah, do that. That's what I'd recommend. Then I go into my skin routine because I want to look nice when I'm old and it doesn't hurt. And then I brush my teeth and just look good, feel good. Honestly, like, the times that I feel really good about myself, like really confident and just like, yeah, is when I'm super dressed up. So like when I'm in a suit, I just feel like I could conquer the world even though I'm just in a suit. So I firmly believe in look good, feel good. Next, I figure out my outfit for the day and get dressed and then go upstairs and make some breakfast. Typically my breakfasts consist of something with protein because I just got done working out, so I need that. And I just love protein in breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day, so yeah. Then when I sit down, I like to put on like some sort of podcast or some sort of video that really boosts my mood. So psychology videos, self-care, self-love videos.
I love you, bitch.
Oh my god.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Motivational ones, whatever it may be, just to like help me get into an optimistic mindset for the day. Really helps. Then I go to my desk and I write. It doesn't matter what I write about. I'm never too specific about something I have to write down. As long as I write, typically I try to go for 3 pages. It just helps you get in a nice mindset. And it's like if I had anything that was bothering me the day before or something that's bothering me this morning, I can write it out. And it's a super great outlet to just be able to quantify what you're thinking and feeling into a tangible way. So that's great. And then to end my morning, I like to just tidy up my room. Just make my bed, put laundry in the basket, make sure everything's roughly put away. That way when I get home after work or whatever I might be out doing, it's just tidy. It's just a really great stress reliever. Cleaning itself it is. And then getting home and not having a just mess of a room is just great. It's a great feeling. And that's my morning routine. Usually takes me about 2 hours, but obviously you can cater it to whatever you want it to be. So you can make it 3 hours, you can make it 30 minutes. It doesn't really matter, but just building a routine in the morning, I feel like is super helpful. And now on to the night routine. So after a day, I like to get ready to settle down and relax. And so the first thing I do is tidy up my room, just in case I cause any chaos throughout the day, which typically I do. So I just get that out of the way. Next, I go wash my face and I brush my teeth and then sort of organize my sink area, just because I like having it tidy. Next, I go to my desk and write or edit photos. Doesn't really matter to me, but it's a nice relaxing activity. I enjoy both of them and it's just productive. Next, I check up on my friends. I just text them, hey, how was your day? How are you doing? Just to be a good guy, honestly. And they're my friends, so I should do that for them. Next, I hop in my bed and I set my alarm and just get ready for bed. Sometimes though, I'm restless and I can't go to sleep pretty quick, so I just take it as a time to meditate and reflect on my day. And usually I pass out after that. And that's my night routine. So yeah, that's my morning and night routine. Hopefully you feel inspired to start one. If you don't have one yet, would recommend it. It's pretty fun once you get into it. If you have one already, maybe you found something in mind that you want to add to yours. So yeah, first video done. Hopefully you liked it, and stay tuned for the next one.